you kidding? The guy came before everybody, before there was life. And when Big Daddy had Roth. That's what the swag says. That's gospel. Print it.
For more than 4 decades, Ed Big Daddy Roth reigns supreme as the Lord High Emperor of Kustom Kulture.
Who's your daddy?
His wild creations helped shape the American dream, inspiring generations of gearheads and artists to come. But alas, on April 4th, 2001, Big Daddy went to tool in that big garage in the sky. But that won't stop him. The big man still has a few more wrenches to drop on us mere mortals.
Who's your daddy?
Is the glory days of Roth and his sons, the Roth boys, as they roll the Roth machine into the 21st century.
My brother Reno was probably impacted the most.
Brother Reno.
He was the firstborn. Dad's expectations of him were the highest.
My brother Daryl, the businessman, the straight man.
Brother Daryl.
The smart one. Daryl didn't get the full brunt of Big Daddy's crazy mind.
Lil Daddy's just like Big Daddy reincarnated.
Little Daddy.
When he's at a show he's on, and when he's building a car he's on, he was definitely Big Daddy's favorite.
My dad, he lived by the wrench, and he died by the wrench. And I suppose for me and my brothers, Reno and Daryl, it'll be the same thing.
Who's your daddy?
Is about the wildest rides that ever were.
This is the Outlaw, a hand-fabricated fiberglass hot rod, the first one my father ever built. This car is American culture. Other cultures tried to copy what we started, but they still haven't in 45 years managed to match what we built.
Big Daddy actually let me play in this car after school.
This car was so wild when it first came out that people were just shitting their pants. This here car set the pace for the rest of our white trash lives.
Who's your daddy?
Is about the wildest rides yet to come.
I sculpted all this by hand. I learned how to do that from Dad. The time that it takes to build a car like this, it's like, you know, chipping away at a rock. This car here probably cost me my last wife. I don't think it's a matter of wanting to be like Dad. It's just the way it turned out, you know what I mean?
Who's your daddy?
Is about growing up Roth.
So many times I've been asked, hey, what was it like growing up as Ed Big Daddy Roth's kid?
Dad had guns all over the place. Sometimes he put 38s in our back pocket so he could grab them fast. My dad can't taste. He just eats by color.
Big Daddy again was a black belt. Von Dutch was just another friend of Dad's.
No, if people even knew about half of what Von Dutch was about.
Dennis wrote a letter to the President of the United States, said, hey, help us, we're entrenched in slave labor.
Dad made Reno quit school so he could work on Chopper's magazine. He screwed you, baby.
It was during a real volatile time with the Hells Angels.
But he'd have me spin around and he'd airbrush right onto my shirt, you know, a Ratfink.
Who's your daddy?
Is about building your dreams Roth style. It's in your head, build it.
Big mess, big success. That's what Dad always said.
That's the way the old man did it, that's the way we do it.
Do it yourself.
Man, we're gonna teach you all the messy little secrets we learned from Dad.
You don't want to get this stuff on your chrome.
Don't try this at home. No, do try this at home.
Work is freedom. That was Dad's motto.
We're gonna teach you how to build your dreams Roth style.
Who's your daddy?
Is about the Roth crew.
Uncle Bob, I've known him all my life. He was Dad's best buddy through the Hells Angels years and through the Mormon years up to his death.
That'll be no problem. If there is a problem, come see me. I'll solve that problem for you.
I'm always nice with Bob because I don't want him to shoot me.
Joe's part of our crew. He's our stitch man. Harvey, my buddy from high school.
Little Newt's part of the Roth crew. He's an airbrush artist, dude, but the guy welds, okay? Weld.
Dennis builds cars like a gypsy.
Growing up in L.A., in the hood, baby, was a beautiful thing.
Who's your daddy?
Is about tradition.
Big Daddy always said, we don't sell the cars, we sell the shirts, baby. We don't have no clients, because if you have a client, you gotta build what he wants. We wanna build our stuff.
The t-shirts are the business end of it.
The t-shirts keeps that big Rothsville deal happening.
From a $3 t-shirt to a $20 piece of art.
Our cars are just the sign for the shirts, and you can keep us happy by buying t-shirts so we can keep building cars. It's a pretty simple deal.
If it works.
Who's your daddy?
Stop the Who's Your Daddy stuff. Forget it. We'll show you who's your daddy. Watch the show.
Will we make it? Who knows?
Will we?
Well, it's like playing Russian roulette with an automatic. Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't.